Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a galaxy far, far away to talk about something that's been on a lot of people's minds: Star Wars Battlefront 3. It's been years since Battlefront 2 dropped, and while it had a rocky start, the game ended up becoming something really, really special. So why haven't we got a Battlefront 3 yet? Well, I've got 5 solid reasons why I think EA should absolutely make a new Battlefront game, and a few reasons why they may not have, but we'll get into that. So let's just jump straight in. Let's start with the obvious. There is still so much untapped potential in the Battlefront franchise. Battlefront 2 gave us a pretty great sandbox. Huge battles, iconic characters, gorgeous graphics, but there's so much more that they could explore now. It felt to me like they were really building up to something in that game. Now, of course, years ago we got footage of what Pandemic's Battlefront 3 was going to look like, featuring a large-scale galactic conquest mode with the ability to take the battle from the ground seamlessly up into space, landing on one of the cruisers above Coruscant and battling out for the victory, which, even by today's standards, still looked freaking awesome. And if they had that feature working back then, I can't even begin to imagine what they'd be able to cook up now with enough time and resources. Just think about the planets we haven't seen yet. Locations from The Mandalorian, Andor, and even the Bad Batch. Imagine fighting on Navarro or laying siege in the lower levels of Coruscant. EA has the tech, they've built the foundation, and there's still a massive galaxy to work with. Now this one is pretty big. The fans want it. Battlefront 2 still has an active community years later, and if all the activity in the last 2 weeks has proven anything, it's that people are still hungry for more Star Wars content. Every time we see Fortnite announce a Star Wars event, there's some excitement, but also a collective groan across the community of people who just want to see a fully realized and dedicated Star Wars multiplayer game. Petitions, tweets, YouTube videos, people clearly care. And funnily enough, EA recently put this tweet out. So clearly, all the recent activity on Battlefront 2 has reached the right staff over at EA. Someone has definitely taken notice. We just need to hope that it's the right people that take notice. The people who can actually make serious decisions regarding the development of a Battlefront 3 game. Let's be real, EA fumbled the launch of Battlefront 2. The microtransaction controversy was brutal, and it nearly killed the game before it even had a chance. But to their credit, they turned things around. DICE put in the work, and by the end of its life cycle, Battlefront 2 was in an amazing place. Battlefront 3 is EA's shot at redemption on an even bigger scale. They already have the trust of players somewhat back. Now they can fully reclaim it with a clean launch, solid content, and player-first decision making. Another major reason: the tech has just come a long way. Imagine what Battlefront 3 could look like running on next-gen hardware, or on PC with full ray tracing and advanced physics. We could get more immersive environments, better AI, larger battles, and maybe even fully destructible environments. We already know they've put a strong focus on their environmental evolution tech for the upcoming Battlefield, so it wouldn't be unreasonable to believe that that tech could be transferable into a new Battlefront game. Add to that the improved customization, better matchmaking, and integrated live service content that actually respects your time. The possibilities are endless, and with a highly optimized Frostbite engine, or even a possible switch to Unreal Engine 5, the visuals could be truly next level. Timing wise, now would be perfect. Star Wars is thriving again with the recent success of Andor and the success of games like Jedi Survivor and LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Fans are hungry for more, especially multiplayer. It's also been long enough since Battlefront 2 that people are ready to jump into something new. EA has a window of opportunity here, and if they don't take it, someone else just might. Just look at the amount of talk generated whenever Fortnite announced a new Star Wars event. There's room enough for different experiences, sure, but Battlefront is simply in a league of its own when done right. Alright, let's talk about the other side of the coin. The reason EA might not move forward with Battlefront 3. EA no longer has the exclusive rights to make Star Wars games. That means competition from studios like Ubisoft, Quantic Dream, and others might make EA hesitant to invest in a massive live service shooter when Disney is keen to share the IP around. After Battlefield 2042's shaky launch, DICE is probably focused on fixing that and rebuilding their reputation with the Battlefield franchise. They may not have the resources or internal backing right now to tackle another massive shooter like Battlefront. A recent article published by 1UP Games stated the following. The video game industry has become increasingly volatile. With rising development costs and fierce competition, EA's decision to limit its focus is seen by analysts as a proactive measure to reduce risk and consolidate its creative output around games with built-in audiences and guaranteed returns. Franchises such as Apex Legends, the Star Wars Jedi series, and Iron Man, currently in development at Motive Studio, are the heart of its new approach. While fans may lament the loss of fresh IPs or unique experimental titles, EA is doubling down on what works, banking on familiar names to fuel future growth. Even with all the potential, Battlefront 3 would be a huge project, and EA is a business. They might view it as a risky investment given how expensive AAA development is today, especially after the backlash from Battlefront 2's original launch. Were EA to develop a new Battlefront game, they'd have to resist past temptations of heavily linking the game's progression systems to its in-game storefronts, a practice which has been the backbone of their company since the mid-2010s. That being said, EA also likes money, and if the demand keeps growing, they'd be leaving a pile of cash on the table by ignoring this opportunity. So yeah, Battlefront 3 makes a lot of sense, but it's stuck in this weird limbo of potential versus corporate hesitation. If you're like me and you'd love to see it happen, let's keep the conversation alive. Drop a comment below with what you want to see in a Battlefront 3. Maps, heroes, game modes, anything. And don't forget to leave a like. And please subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.